Hey there, Aries. It's Jen here. I'm doing your May reading. So on May 11th, there's a new moon in the sign of Taurus. And then on May 26th, we have, let me see if I can get it right, a pink super full moon lunar eclipse in the sign of Sagittarius. That's a mouthful, huh? So this should be a good energy for you, being a fellow fire sign. And if you want to start something that's going to stick, so whether it's getting rid of an old habit or creating a new good habit, that Taurus energy on the new moon on the 11th is a great time to really use that energy to set your intentions. And then the full moon, my screen time is down 17%. That's good. It's because I've been sleeping better. So this full moon energy. So supermoon means it's close to the earth and it's going to look really big in the sky, so it'd be really pretty. And a lunar eclipse. With the lunar eclipses, we look back 6 months and look forward 6 months with the eclipses. And so I will read what I had for your channeling. I have the mid-November one. I don't know if that's when I started doing the channeling on my videos or if that's just the notebook I could find, that's when it started. I don't know. But looking back at what was happening 6 months ago, what you were trying to manifest, with so let's talk about the Sag energy for this full moon. Sagittarius is ruled by Jupiter. It's big, it's expansive, it's benevolent, it's positive, it's philosophical, it's mutable, it's spontaneous, it likes to move and travel and be free, doesn't like to be tied down. So it's a good time to be flexible, and being able to be flexible in order to get what you want and seeing the end game. What do you need to let go of in order to make room to bring in more of what you want in your life? Okay, I was going to, sorry, pardon the pause. Let's see what you're channeling. My God, I read, was it Taurus's channeling? And I'm like, what the hell? I couldn't even tell what the hell I was talking about. Aries, where's Aries? Come on, did I not do Aries? I know I must have. Aries, Capricorn, Taurus, Cancer, Leo. Here's Aries. Okay, I'm just going to read what was going on for the channeling in mid-November. Take the focus off of how something is affecting you and try to look at it from the other person's perspective. A new pet. I see you buying a dog bed or a bird. So I don't know people with birds. If you attach significant, I see. Separate thoughts. So maybe a new pet and bird. If you attach significance to a bird, for example, as a loved one visiting from the spirit, that's what it is. So look for signs, basically, in general. It doesn't have to be a bird. But if you feel like someone's around you, or if it's a memory or someone, whatever, a sign, it is. Honor that. Eyebrows, intense but pleasing. Okay, so this may be someone new that was coming into your life. Eyebrows, so weird. But people do have, like, the eyebrows are really big right now. It's a little bit too much like 80s eyebrows that I'm like, I don't know how I feel about that. But I don't know. I don't know what it is about eyebrows. Someone just could have a really striking eyes. Like Amelia Clark. She's very kind of, her face is very neutral in Game of Thrones when she's Daenerys, but if you see her in other movies, she's very expressive with her eyebrows. So there are people like that. Hearing, roof. I have no fucking clue what that means. Hearing. and then roof. Like, how does that even go? Maybe you're hearing something on your roof, something about your roof. Double check your roof. Maybe something's brushing up on your roof, like a tree branch that needs to come down. I don't know. I have no idea. I can't remember. Driving trip, but I see you watching the scenery go by and really pondering some deep thoughts. Um, Libra came up, so I don't know if you deal with a Libran. Working from home, set up an office, put up a standing screen. Oh, boundaries, homework. I see. Like, even if you can't have your own office space, you know those screens. I think of them as being, you could tend to see more like an Asian theme around them for some reason, but they don't have to be. But you know those standing screens that can create a barrier to really make sure you can separate home and work. All right, so that's what I had for your channeling from 6 months ago. But of course, you have to look at what was happening in your life, and maybe some of those seeds you planted back then are coming to fruition, or something about that is coming back around for some reason. Let's see what your cards are, Aries. The wheel. The wheel is, I brought these plants. People were taking care of my plants at work for a year, and I finally had to go into the office and got them all. But they brought these little bugs home, and they're driving me freaking crazy. All right, sorry for that aside. Wow, the wheel, the star. I will say you're the second to the last sign I'm reading. A lot of major arcanas are coming out. So that means spiritual lessons, ascension, feeling better about things, having a more philosophical approach to things, putting together some past things in your mind that you're able to, even if it wasn't great situations, somehow you're just able to start looking at things in a certain way that allows you to feel better about it, letting go of some of the resentment, and I don't know, just, yeah, being released from the burden or the negativity of a past situation. Whoa, I didn't see that coming. Okay, so you may meet someone and you may not see this coming at all. And this is serious. So with the star card, if you haven't recently been in a relationship, or if you're not currently in a relationship, and the last one or some of them didn't end so well, you may be again processing things, um, and trying to get to that place where, okay, why am I still giving energy and ruminating and stewing about things that happened? How can I move past this? I don't want to keep giving energy to something that doesn't deserve my energy and staying stuck in that low vibration. So how can I take the lessons, leave the resentment, like get it out of you, and move forward with just more wisdom and accepting, and it's going to be okay. And that type of work, I think, as things are, we have two wheels, two circular things. You're starting to be hopeful again and dream again, and you've really healed, and you're moving forward, and you're ready to, I see a new moon here. So maybe that's the Taurus time. And it's like you've done the work, so now you are ready when this new love opportunity presents itself. You're in a really good place, and I think they're in a really good place. And I do think it's going to be a relationship where you're like, whoa, I didn't really think that was possible for me. I didn't really think I could find someone that was positive and supportive and a really good match for me. This could be in work. This could be, uh, just finding a really good match if it's not a love relationship. It could be a renewal and a healing in a current relationship that maybe went through a rough time with all the changes going on in the world, and being at home a lot more. If you are in a relationship, it could really stir up some issues that weren't there because if you're in a bad mood, something happens at work and you're kind of pissed at work, um, you're still at work. Whereas if it happens and you and your spouse are both at home, sorry, I just got dive bombed by one of those little bugs. You could like take it out on each other, or I don't know, you could just, it's just hard. There's just a lot of change and we're in close quarters and there's a lot more going on. But I see this as a time, maybe shit really hit the fan back in November. And I see that things have really turned a corner and there's a lot of healing and a lot of hope and lightening and ready to move forward. Maybe a relationship ended during the pandemic because of this. And it was kind of surprising you didn't see it coming again. But now you've processed it and you're ready to accept this new love. Could be a Virgo because I heard the song Real Love by Mary J. Blige. I won't sing it, but it's a good song. Mm-mm. Okay. So, or Aquarius, the star is Aquarius. If you've been sick or down, the star card's very much, it's being hopeful, it's looking forward, it's healing. Something could go viral, you could get singled out and recognized for something. So you could become, a lot famous or a little famous or something like that with the star. Think of a star. Um, you could win something, win a job, get recognition. You could have a new idea that you're really excited about. This person could really, I see them really treating you well. So we got two majors here, a lot of majors again coming out this for these May readings. A lot of, spiritually being in a good place, feeling like you're letting go of some bad habits, some bad spiritual habits like negative thinking, being down on yourself and things like that will really help you be happier, more present, and really focusing on what's most important in life moving forward and not allowing the haters and the assholes and the negative people that you've dealt with in the past to continue to take space in your life to make way for beautiful new beginnings. Thank you, Aries. I hope you have a wonderful May. Take care.